Alrighty, so I bought this weapon called the Splatbrella. It's modeled off of an umbrella. You know, the thing's that sole purpose is to deflect rain and is supposed to protect you from damage. It'll be a huge oversight if the developers, I don't know, didn't make this thing able to shield you from ink storm if you just point it up. Brella up. Why isn't it protecting me? Wait, come back! Ink storm, the reign of the Splatoon 2 special weapons. I have no clue why the demand was so high for Inkstorm. Maybe it was the same case as for 10 missiles where it's a more supportive special which gets assists when you didn't even know enemies were there, or better yet, kill opponents from beyond the grave. Nah, there's no way you can talk about this special too much at all. Go that way to escape the rain. Okay, I can. Escape the rain, escape the rain, escape! That was humiliating. Come on, this Explosher's weak. Come on, hit him! Oh, I misaimed. Dang it. What? I mean, aim, trigonometry, yeah. Inkstorm is kind of like a scratch-off ticket. You just throw it out there and see what the heck happens. It's a great source of pressure to opponents, as while by itself, it most likely won't and normally doesn't kill your opponents. Now, when you're under pressure to defend an objective in ranked or just trying to defend your positions in Turf War, fighting both enemy players and having an Inkstorm looming over you, slowly damaging you, is a very threatening and dangerous fight. Inkstorm can be thrown right in front of you, a few feet away from you, and if you're stupid enough, you can just throw it in the abyss of one map. Some people are so stupid and blind that they accidentally throw their Inkstorm into a place where it just disappears and doesn't have any effects. Your gauge resets and it'll be like you never used it. And you know that footage you're seeing right now? Yeah, I may or may not have done that a couple times while recording for this Inside the Mind. Throw this and have a veil of cup. Yep, I just did that. I just freaking did that. Let me try a little shortcut and see if I can throw it in the wok. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. There are a load of weapons that have the Inkstorm, a total of 17 weapons. A variety of weapons have the ink-filled rain from close to long range, including the... Why, Sheldon? You literally gave this thing an Inkstorm. The least you could do was test a way to block it too. Leave it to him to flat out overlook looking 90 degrees upward while creating weapons out of umbrellas and power screwdrivers. There's also the blasters for which the Inkstorm can come in really handy. The Inkstorm can damage an opponent partially and in many cases, warming up from an indirect from the range blaster or 2 shots from the rapid. There's also the E-Leader, which, okay, can I be real for a second? So E-Leaders, you guys are not the type to kill a spider in your room by, I don't know, stepping on it. No, you guys take each and every one of its legs off one by one, pet it, and then slightly push into the trash can. You guys are the type to not peel string cheese just because you know it grosses out your friends. This translates to Splatoon 2 to you guys laying ink mines, Inkstorm to snare us up, and if we're still alive, just tap shot us dead. Jeez, y'all, have some respect. Alright, so I scared the Octoshot out of the zone with the Inkstorm, and peekaboo, the mine sees you. Speaking of Inkstorm, you know what other weapon has it? The Bloblobber does. The Bloblobber is great at throwing out an Inkstorm, slinging bubbles left and right at the enemy and basically paralyzing them in place. Also, if it wasn't enough, they also like to dance with the splash wall. Jeez, I can't even talk about E-Leaders anymore after what I do to people. Hey, buddy, don't go into the rain without a coat. Here, take a coat of my ink. Inkstorm and ink armor? Nice. Also, does he know a chart? Okay, never mind. Inkstorm softened him up in a 2-hit Bloblobber shot for the win. Can you imagine if the Bloblobber was only 2 shots in this game? Ooh, I'm sorry for putting that into the children's minds. There's also other long-range weapons which scare away opponents with their daunting range, and short-range weapons that run to the conflict under the veil and protection of their Inkstorm. The rank modes are cool if you have an Inkstorm, but if you don't, jeez. To start, in Clan Blitz you kind of create a roadblock if an opponent has to run through enemy fire and an Inkstorm to get to your opponent basket. In Tower Control you just ride it out until you eventually feel you got a dip. In Rainmaker it's like trying to walk through a flooded street, and in Splat Zones, if I were you, I'd just let them take the zone. Inkstorm coming in clutch over the zone. Let me kill this Brella. Okay, I died, but can we take the zone? Can we take the zone? Yes! Totally my Inkstorm. Totally not my 3 teammates that were alive or anything. On any map, this special can be really good, but if you're playing Turf War, then the Inkstorm is more effective on wider maps, or if you're stuck on the skinny map, just try to throw it on the wider part of those maps. If there's one map I gotta talk about though, it's Moray Towers. You know those skyscrapers that go higher than the clouds? That's basically the floors of Moray depending on where the Inkstorm is thrown. Through the Inkstorm, and Mom, you wanna see this? I told you I could walk on clouds! Are you proud of me, Mommy? Mom? In conclusion, the Inkstorm is a special that does very slight damage by itself, but it can really apply pressure on an enemy. If the special is utilized and you make the most of it while it's still available, then it can really be a good supporting special which helps you push in incredibly easily. It really helps you rain on their parade! Come on, I've been waiting to say this for like 5 minutes, and you know it was coming. Let me have this one. What special do you want to see next? Let me know in the comments, and remember to subscribe to All-Star 716 for more content on Splatoon 2 and other things gaming. See you all next time.
Pari, patita, pari, 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 biri, 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 stand in London.